thing, though, this is on the side of Jakal, is the fact that Dabuz is so comfortable playing, like, you know, in big events because he's been playing for so long since Brawl. He's been a top player. So there's a really good chance that he plays kind of the same at locals as he does at big events. Jakal is playing way better. It's been clear that when he is traveling, he is playing better. Yes. And I don't know if Dabuz is going to be prepared for that level of play coming from someone he might be a bit familiar with.
Exactly. That's kind of the fear of going into this set is as Dabuz, even though you have a lot of history in dealing with this, you have to worry about the new confidence that has been happening here in Jakal. You know, you have been around for a long time, but the new hotness has been showing up, and Jakal's got a lot to prove to everyone as we see him go up and playing already very passively. He's very campy himself when he needs to be.
That's right. Yeah, using that gun, that blaster, get rid of Luma safely. That is the name of the game, and then I will fight you. And it is paying off 57-11. Jakal is pretty much halfway to getting to Dabuz to kill range.
He most definitely is, and he certainly knows that as well. He needs to tighten up a little bit more and back off, because when it comes to just capitalization, getting the most bang for your buck, Jakal does it like none other in this match. There ain't going to be a lot of back and forth. There ain't going to be a lot of slowing down here. Jakal's coming through in a big way, finding that grab, and he's going to close it down.
Simplicity is key against Dabuz here.
Yes,
and he's just doing it well. He's holding center stage while he does it. He goes for back air, some pressure. He looks for any shield poke he could find. And when Luma's gone, forward throw. Just put Rosa on ledge. That way you could just easily deal with that on a ledge trap.
And when it comes to shield pokes, Rosalina is tall.
Yes.
Yeah. That shield, it's really easy to kind of poke that crown.
Yes.
And Rosalina is light. You can die a lot earlier to that back air that's so strong that Wolf has access to.
100%. Now, one thing that I did feel like I got to talk about was the utilization of back air from Jakal. Back air and Nair, but most notably back air, has been just an absolute monster for him in this portion of bracket. Doesn't seem like a lot of the players, you know, can figure out a way to really maneuver around it just because of the presence of mind and just the know-how on how to space it. However, though, you start doing that a little bit too much, and guess what Dabuz is going to do? He's going to run up, give you that false sense of security, hold shield, drop it, boom, punish with up smash. But we might need a little bit more than that, of course, because Jakal still has a pretty commanding lead.
Yeah, Jakal holding in towards the stage on that one to get that up B while waiting a bit actually helped, because Dabuz was about to double up on that dare. That was almost going to be his stock. But Dabuz looking for potentially a down tilt here. No, going for the Nair to try and get a free fall up into that forward, and Jakal just reacting.
He takes it back with the side B from so deep. Like, Dabuz didn't even have a chance to actually set up, and oh man, he is getting set up though.
Oh, what a reward off of one air-to-air. He gave him 73% for his troubles, and he kept it going. Now at stage position, one back air. I want to know, it's gonna get him!
He has range. Dabuz at 89%. Rosalina is light. Goodbye, I'm up 3 stocks to 1.
I told you, the utilization of back air is going to be something that we cannot ignore here in this match. Jakal in the corner is so scary to deal with, even for somebody who holds strong as Dabuz. But Dabuz right now really struggling to get those feet back onto solid ground. 1 stock left. I mean, this is just not where you need to be.
We already know one way to deal with the King of New York. Stop him out with the Tims. But we're going to go ahead and see the L smash is going to finally take out the stock. Dabuz finds one on the board.
Stomp him out, my guy.
It took a while. And I mean, Dabuz is obviously the favorite, but at the same time, he's a little bit of the underdog for the fact he lost in pools.
He did.
Yeah, he lost in pools and made it all the way to top 8.
He has been on a run, and that was after absolutely cooking Bloom's Bayo in the crew battle, and then Frog shut up and said, let me teach you something real quick.
That's right.
And that was a big run that he's been having going on. Like you just said, up against Jakal, who has been playing immaculate as well since he's got knocked into and already closing it.
What on earth is Jakal smoking?
I don't know, but you might not want to listen, but Jakal is talking, okay? He doesn't care. Open the mirror, get some Q-tips. Game number 1 going to Jakal? Ending with a Wolf Flash?
Put some respect on my name. You don't talk about me, you're gonna talk about me again after this weekend. He keeps showcasing exactly why he is so good, getting that back air again, and then here on the final stock, the amount of times he's been able to line up free hits off of forward airs, but that one was off of stage, and then he knew Dabuz wanted to swing out a disadvantage there because of the fear of trying to land safely without Luma, and then he calls it out so hard with the Wolf Flash that was so well done.
That was so clean, man, from Dabuz. He's like, you know, I think I got a little bit more percent to trade, so I've been knocked away, but let me toss out in there just to get myself a safety bubble around me. He said, look, man, swing as you may in the air, side B. That was so dope.
I cannot stress this enough. Jakal's timings are freaking amazing.
Yeah.
You know, obviously Wolf back airs, but his back air is not at your normal timing. It's a, I'm going to jump, I'm going to wait, hesitation, back air. That Wolf flash, he moved first, waited, then Wolf flash. A traditional Wolf would have thrown that out and been like, hey, maybe I hit it. He knew exactly what he's doing. He timed it perfectly, and that's why he's up a game right now on Dabuz.
That's right. Well, we'll see how the rest of this one is going to shake out, because Dabuz right now is, you know, just not in the best position set-wise. It's only one game, but with how well Jakal's playing, I can't help but to feel like he might have what it takes to really get this done. But we will see if this is going to be just another trip to Xeno, or if this is going to be how you should show up to Dabuz. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Devin.
Big old smile out of Devin over on the other side. Make sure you go ahead and check out Xeno Weeklies. But
that's facts.
Coming in here, Dabuz is now starting to get a few more of those waveland temptations that we saw before, using the late hit of Bear to get follow-ups off of these hits. And that's where I think Dabuz is at his most confident. When you've seen him moving around the way he has been, and now with that same movement, he has answered back on Jakal so far, 6 to 104% and still going.
Yeah. Only 6. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but again, the king of the New York definitely makes some adjustments, all right?
Yes.
Inflation went up and he started making more money, okay?
Hey, he was already making enough money to begin with.
Don't get me started.
We adjusted, baby.
Don't get me started, man. I'll stick to my $2 slices of pizza, man. That's the only money New York.
Back in the day, they were 99 cents, okay?
Too, much like the job that is being done on the side of Dabuz, currently at 49%. However, Luminless at the moment, the crowd getting ready to guess correctly, and they're probably going to get it wrong.
That's right, and that's just how it goes sometimes. It wouldn't be the first time.
I love the crowd interaction anyway.
It's been great.
Oh, that F-tilt's good. Only 56% on Dabuz, but really one interaction away from Jakal actually having you in kill range.
Did you see what he just did?
Oh my God! The back hit?
I mean, we saw the back hit and up smash, but I got a point set now. Dabuz threw Luma in towards the center of the stage, so that way when he recovered that up B, it'd go to the other side. If he buffered an option on an attack, he could have caught Jakal slipping, trying to get a two-frame and hit him out.
Hey, now he goes for the down to the course, has him off his feet, and again, Jakal coming through with the back airs. Even if they don't land, they are a move at this percent that demands a lot of respect. And Jakal, of course, tossed out because he knows that Dabuz don't want no parts of that.
Dabuz definitely starting to get a more of a read on how Jakal wants to play. We saw Jakal try to run in for a grab, and he actually just attacked him without Luma. We saw Jakal do aerial to aerial, and he shielded and knew you were only going to do 2. So Jakal might need to start switching up some timings and rhythms again.
I'm actually glad you pointed it out, because I just remembered that it's kind of how the Sonic set went.
Not
like that! Not like that!
I got it.
It's a
PG. I gotta keep it PG.
Bring it down.
Okay.
That was definitely one of those moments right there, though. Coming in again with the Wolf Flash, get the kill, but he's still looking at a large deficit right now, and he's got a lot of work to do to get back in.
He does, but Wolf can definitely do it. One opening, quick 30 to 40% off the break. One more opening after that, you're at 60 or 70. Rosalina light, a back air can do it.
That's right, and definitely with the know-how to get the job done. But Jakal right now in the kitchen cooking with the wrist, all right, and he already knows all he needs is one opening to really turn it into something. Now, of course, not having any issues anymore, getting between himself, Rosalina, and Luma, but unfortunately gets a little bit too close. Rosalina says, hands off the dress, homie, and hits him with the up smash.
Hey, man, look, that's Gucci, okay?
Don't
go touching that. But one of the things that I expected Jakal to kind of do was, I think Jakal was looking for a fair to go for the double. Like, I think it would have been fine going for that side B and getting rid of Dabuz's stock early, even though he was at 140 already.
Oh my God!
It's coming in. What a 5-finger set in the face!
Said bye.
Not slap, not today, okay? I mean, talk about bringing it back. You were down so much. Now your last stock equal right now with Dabuz, King of New York. You're saying, look, this ain't a local, baby. We're equal. Mano y mano. What's going on?
That's right. Eye to eye right now, tooth for tooth. And these guys are exchanging blows back and forth. A lot of these interactions seem to have been going in the way here of Jakal, because it kind of goes back to what I talked about before. You know, again, you can play the long game all you want, but this is a game of stocks, not percents. And when it just comes to KO options at the end, especially in a grounded sense, it just feels like Jakal seems to be a little bit more comfortable here in the head-to-head. I love these air dodges down, though. Dabuz trying to get a little fancy with the footwork, like I said before. Rosa got her dancing shoes on.
She's coming in right now, trying to catch him on a frame trap down. It's going to be a grab. Here, instantly into the up air. The jump is now expended, and then he goes to try and mix him up to catch him slipping on his way in. Dabuz is now starting to move again, and it's working.
Dabuz is just on another level at this moment. Talk about rising to the occasion, protecting Luma, hitting Jakal whenever he tries to hit Luma. Everything is going Dabuz's way right now. You just got to finish your play. You got to seal the deal.
My God, and just cannot find that opening. Even elects to go for the high recovery over Rosalina, which is something you should never do. Gets on the other side and then can't even find the opening here for the F-tilt. Dabuz right now tap into that pure defense mode. That's right. You reach. Guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna teach, man. We going to a game number 3.
1-to-1 apiece. If y'all have ever questioned the strength of Jersey, y'all need to take a closer look. The Collision series out there, Xeno over in NY, these are all such talented players. The fact that Zamba and Jakal had to go up against each other all the time is one thing, right? But people only saw Zombo with his performances as late. And if you are questioning why Jakal's so good, it's because of the talent pool that he has to compete against. And it's only, this is kind of like, I think this is like a crowning moment right now. Not even to make another joke about the royalty thing. It's just that if Jakal could get through here to find out a way to get through the buzz and move forward, that's going to be the moment that starts to put Jakal into that top 20 conversation.
And to piggyback off what you're saying, tell me another region that's 2 people in top 8. Not a country, a region. This is like New York, New Jersey have 2 people in top 8. That is ridiculous. They're a fourth of the tournament remaining.
Haven't seen a lot of that since like late Smash 4 with like how strong SoCal was back in the day, man. Big shout out to my people over in SoCal, man. Hope y'all can start making it back out to these events. But needless to say, man, throwing it over to the other coast of the country, it seems like Dabuz and Jakal just knows exactly what it takes right here to figure out how to get to this top 8 portion. Now, let's call it for what it is. Jakal, of course, not probably the ending he was looking for in that last match. Of course, forward air maybe just one too many times, then it came back to bite him.
Yeah. Waited for the air dodge as well on that punish right there. Dabuz definitely not knowing what to do, definitely trying to hit the ground. He is jumping and scared. Jakal smells blood in the water.
I say, look, yo, check out size 14, fresh out the box, baby. Trying to come in. However, he gets tripped up by the other side of Luma.
Oh, my God.
Him. He did not get the hit, but he's still at the ledge, and he reads the jump off with the fair. Now Dabuz going to get the chase, trying to catch the late hit of it. And that's going to be a death time. No, it's not. He should be able to finish it, though. He has his jump still, and he somehow makes it
There's
back.
that pre-match analysis we were talking about before. When you get Wolf off stage, Sour down there is a rough thing to work around. Then, of course, you only got so many seconds, a very small window to get back to the ledge. And guess what? Dabuz is already going to be there on the ready for the pressure.
This is just so explosive. Luckily, we have not used that this entire top 8. But good gracious, opening after opening, they are just making the most of it. Right now, Dabuz off stage. How are you going to get back? You know when that tilt's going to come through. Try to 2-frame, not able to find the mark. Now you got to fight against his back air, though. You know Jakal wants it.
These
Throwing
are
it out, but he managed to land.
These are 2 extremely defensive players. Extremely defensive. And they are scrapping. They are throwing hands, and I'm loving it. The chain jumps are going to get thrown hands by the side of Luma, though. Always out there for Bay, coming in and putting that support.
And I just feel like it's because Dabuz can't really afford to play the long game, play the slow game versus Jakal. Because even in those rare instances where Dabuz's like, okay, I'm tired of playing slow, I'm about to come in and, get a little bit more aggressive. It's like, yo, Jakal's just looking for trades at that point. So I'm actually down with this. What you're going to toss out with your numbers versus what I'm going to toss out in a trade sense, I'm going to benefit maybe just a little bit more so we can run it. If you really want double parry, okay, up smash, tries to get rid of Luma. Rosalina said, "Nuh-uh, she's with me."
Hey, that's my friend, okay?
Yeah, back
look,
up,
I'm Beyonce, but I still look out for Destiny's Child, all right?
Don't do that. He said, "This ain't Kelly. This is Michelle. She need a little
hey,
help."
Come on. Whoa,
I got her.
Thought that was Kelly Rowland, all right? At least have one album by herself. Oh, my God. 93-0, unhindered right now. Dabuz is just dismantling Jakal for at least his second stop.
And well, now Jakal's coming for that neck like you just did for Kelly Rowland a second ago. You're trying to get that damage on, keeping him stuck at disadvantage, and there, it's not going to be enough to send that Luma away here, Rod.
No, it absolutely is not. Dabuz right now in just prime positioning here. This is Dabuz very, very comfortable, and this is something that you just cannot allow him to have. Not only with him with the lead, he knows that now you got to approach a lot of Wolf's approach options. You know what they're going to be. They're going to be short hop nair into something, possibly a forward air into, depending on how crazy Jakal's feeling, hopefully a side B. But I don't think we're going to see any of that because, again, you got to keep your hands off me, man. Gets the back swing right there on the up smash, and that's going to close it.
These anti-air out smashes have been so good ever since earlier today. We barely ever saw Sonics get hit by them, and then he started to find the mark, and now Dabuz is connecting on them all with these reads. But he's supposed to use the double jump. He wanted to catch the air dodge in, getting scared with that back air. He's keeping him up. Shield is up. You can't challenge him now, though, because the red Luma is back in.
Dabuz said, I'm fearless right now, man. Throw them back airs out if you must. I'm on the ready. I got somebody who can stand in front of me and eat it too, just in case. Jakal right now is going to have to mix up just a little bit more, coming through with these nairs in place, even the fall away nair, just to safely get rid of Luma, and not even to get rid of Luma off stage, just to get her just out of the way enough so that way you can get in and try to find some access points to Rosalina.
Hey, F-tilt might have been one of those access points you were just referencing, Rod. But no 2 frames and no edge guards have come in on Jakal's side. That is a big thing. You know, Dabuz is recovering for free time and time again.
I'm actually glad you pointed it out because normally this is a pretty free punish for him, but he's going to miss out on that forward tilt again, trying to catch him slipping because Luma was up there. He couldn't afford to just challenge for free. Now he's going to be sent back off stage, trying to force the jump early by using that dash attack, which he did, but he gets away from the nair at least, but he's back on the side of the stage again.
Dabuz kind of let him off the hook there, let him recover back. Even with the side B, he's like, you know, I got the percent lead, I got the stock lead. It's nothing for me right now just to pin you down in place. But one thing you cannot allow to happen is for Jakal to dance around you. His ability to nair safely, even up close and personal in the face of danger, second to none here in this match.
And he's going to need something different at this point. He keeps going for the back air. Dabuz has made it clear, you're not hitting me with back air, at least not on this stock. And for Jakal, what do? Do you run underneath, try to find an up smash? Dabuz is jumping a lot. Maybe that's an action. I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
Hey, you know what? To be fair, he finally put a hitbox out in that spot, which got him slipped up. But I actually think that you were on the right track with he's going to get pushed into a position where he wants to up tilt or up smash at some point, and Dabuz is going to wait for that and shield it. That being said, bro, look, melee top 8 already happened, Dabuz. Yeah, out here just wave dashing all around the stage, but it's been working so well with this Luma separation.
It worked really well earlier for them when he played, and it's working really good right now. Now, Jakal, of course, still working his way into this match. This is not out of the realm of possibility here, but he's going to have to figure out a new game plan, leaning into that neutral special a little bit more and more of the safe options like F-tilt, but Dabuz not approaching, not giving him any opportunities.
I feel like Dabuz slightly showed his hand by going for that up smash in neutral.
Right.
So he's kind of saying, hey, look, I'm really looking to finish with an up smash, and I think if Jakal gets wind of that, he's just going to play around that option.
And he's trying to close it out right now. He was looking for the short hop fair into back air. If Dabuz gets tripped up on it, which he might get, 1, 2, 3, 4, keep him going.
Keep him coming.
I got many.
Okay, yeah, no, it's very smart again. Oh, no!
Oh, my.
He showed his hand, but it doesn't even matter. I can let you know what I'm going to do, but you can't stop a damn thing. Dabuz winning game number 3.
Listen, man, turn me into a liar. I talked about some of those last moments where it was supposed to be those trades going in more in the favor of Jakal, especially back here. His utilization of that has been so clean, but I'm a liar, man. Dabuz was like, you know what? We can throw that weight around. Enjoy this up smash, dude.
Bro, the defensive capabilities of Dabuz to stay calm in that spot, so many other people would panic there. You got so many hitboxes coming at you.
Right.
You might freak out. You might try to challenge it too early. You might spot dodge and just get cooked for it. And Dabuz finally saw the mistake. He said, oh, you waited a second. I know you want to reset it so you can hopefully get a shield poke.
Right.
And I'm going to catch you because Luma is just close enough to you now because I let it walk forward and get the anti-air.
Sure.
One thing that I do want to point out, Dabuz winning that game was so important because even if he loses now, he's guaranteed a counter pick on game number 5. Granted, they kept going to small battlefield. At the end of the day, it's like if Dabuz loses, like, look, I just go somewhere else and it's cool, and you can't do anything about it. There is no rebuttal.
Yeah, small battlefield, I think, is a tough one right here for Jakal. Just maybe not just in terms of the matchup spread for Wolf, but when it comes to Dabuz, he just knows how to space himself so efficiently underneath the ledges of the platform. That way, taking away your ability to jump on top of them and then also to fast fall through them. We've seen him do that earlier, and it's working off and paying off dividends right here versus Jakal.
Yeah, speaking of rebuttal, what a rebuttal we're seeing right now from Jakal in this position. He's just been able to answer right back, put that damage on. He was close to stealing that game away in that last one, and he finally rips a dash cancel F-tilt. I've been wondering when that was going to happen. He constantly goes for forward throw, sets up the Buzz to go for ledge, and then like kind of pressures him. He finally said, you aren't ready for this, and caught him slipping.
Better late than never, but never late is definitely better. Jakal right now finally showing up to the match with the properly timed F-tilts, and he's getting it done in a big way, of course, getting the Buzz off of his feet, and then again, using a neutral special because now he knows I have a bit of a lead. You got to come to me. I don't even want to get my hands dirty. I can just use neutral special and kind of pinpoint the momentum on which you're moving.
And you know what, Rod? I love the use of neutral special.
Yeah,
just for the fact that it forces the Buzz to not just be able to run in and play any game plan. He's like, because every time you got to think, I might take 8-12% for this. So you got to kind of respect him a bit more. And Rosalina cannot afford to lose trades for no reason.
Exactly. Especially with how big she is and how easy it is for her to kind of get comboed later on. Good delay, however, coming in from the down air. He's going to get reversed on this ledge tap, trying to find him with that forward air into bear again. But the Buzz knows the win condition. He is constantly shielding around it.
And I like that bit of a cross up there on the land. Very clean, keeps it ambiguous, but using neutral special for the conditioning. This is very smart. Almost taking a page out of the Buzz's. But
he connects. It's supposed to be Smash Brothers, but I swear that's Mortal Kombat.
I don't believe it. he is the one. That was some Neo-looking stuff right there.
Bro.
He straight up caught that on the, like that had to be the first frame of that neutral getup.
Bro, he literally hit him with the 2018 November ultimate right there. Just F smashes at the ledge for everybody, man. Jakal, of course, doing it like none other. The Buzz right now with the mountain to climb. Let's see what he's going to be able to do to bring this back. Lands with the nair. Nothing off the up air, but again, this goes back to just the control of the entire terrain. Now, oh, what in the entire... I got to censor myself. He just knows how to control the turn. I'm going to leave it at that, Ajax.
Oh, man. Well, that is still a big lead here for him. And what an answer back we're seeing from Jakal. 2 stocks up to 1 on the side of him. Over to Buzz, trying to push to a game 5. I think he can do it. But the Buzz is one of those players that knows when you try to get too happy for the lead. And that's exactly how he beats most of the people at the time when they throw away these large leads. Like what is kind of happening now, Logic.
Yeah, I mean, right now, you have that lead. You got to do so much with it, and Jakal is definitely playing it perfectly. He's slowing it down. He's waiting. He knows he doesn't need to force anything.
Yeah, if you try to overextend too much, you get stuff like that. But however, he gets the fair to bear. It's not going to be enough. Tries to catch him on the ledge. Back here to add tilt. That is a very free setup. You're going to be forced to have to go low. He still has his jump, and that's on double jumping over him.
Okay, and then the backer here again for the conditioning. Knows he has him pinned down into the corner. He's going to try to come back a little bit more aggressively than what we're typically used to seeing from the Buzz. The Buzz right now, Luma-less. Oh, no, Luma's there. My bad. She was
blending it. Camouflage Luma, okay?
Oh, that's the scariest Luma I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, man, but she is gone now. The Buzz struggling to get off the ledge. You're at 128%. 14 fell out of F tilt. You're still alive for how long is really the question. One nair. Send the Buzz right back off stage. Are we going to go down with the falling nair?
No,
we're not. We're just going to keep that stage control.
That's why he said, look, ledge trap is a little bit more efficient for me than edge guarding here. I ain't going to go off the stage for no runoff nair, especially not versus Rosalina. If I whiff anything, she's going to turn a bad situation to a good one out here.
And the Buzz trying to play that full range game. Going to catch him on the other side. We're trying to read a spot dodge out of him so he would catch him just like the other one, but it did not work. And he's going to get set back off stage with the nair. Jakal that much closer to getting this to a game 5. That's now the Luma gone much easier.
Yeah, that was pretty much gifted to Jakal. It wasn't like, okay, no. All right, you're off stage, so 177. Now, back throw, I think, actually might even take it right now.
I was getting ready to say, man, where's the back throw at the ledge? Okay, down tilt. Okay, send him the opposite direction. This is a scary position for the Buzz because a lot of what Wolf is going to do is going to be strong enough to either get you off stage, which is going to put you in the ledge, or just kill you straight up. The nair is going to do it. Crowd's going crazy right now. Good Lord.
Everybody is so into it right now. I see a lot of Tri-State people right there. See Gabe and Jet getting up in the middle of the crowd right there. And everyone else so into it because this is another hot set alert we've been looking at here. This is one of the, I'm not even going to front. Seeing these two for a long time, I definitely expected this to be very passive. I expected this to kind of be similar to what we're seeing out of Sonics in a small way because they're very careful about how they approach. Facts. That has been absolutely the biggest lie that you could ever say about this match. They have been absolutely throwing hands. The explosive plays have been so good, and I'm loving every single second
That's
of it.
because they were playing on East Coast weather. We're here in Vegas. This is 110. Hot set alert, okay?
Right, it was 115. But I got it.
Yeah, whatever.
I stepped outside.
And after they're playing, it might be 120.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's getting a little late for us on the East. I've been living with Max Ketchum these last so many months, and let me just tell you something, man. This jet lag is whooping my ass, okay? So after I get off of this, I'm about to go take a nap.
Okay.
Right, let's see if this match right here can wake your boy back up right now because these energy drinks ain't enough.
If this won't wake you up, nothing will. I'm going to be honest with you.
Facts. Facts.
They are, I mean, they're just going at it. Small battlefield. Clearly, they both think this is the most neutral stage. Game number 5, and man, has this been explosive.
Yep, and full commitment the entire time to the Rosa. The Rosa looking very good. Ooh, that would have been such a good setup. And look at the Buzz. The Buzz is actually getting really aggressive in these spots. I think the Buzz trying to play that trip-up game. Like, I've been playing mid-range with you, kind of passively, not too crazy, mostly nairs, and now the Buzz is approaching heavy.
He realizes the original game plan wasn't working. That's a sign of a veteran player. That's a sign of a really intelligent player. Hey, I had a great game plan. In theory, it's good, but in practice, it's clearly not. So let me do something different.
I got to keep it a stack. It doesn't get much more intelligent than the Buzz. I mean, keep in mind, this guy was carrying around a laptop back in the day when them things were big as heck. So, look, man, he knows he stays with the knowledge, he stays with the notes, but we will see what he can bring to the table right here because all knowledge and notes aside, Jakal still has a lead, and he is not looking like he wants to let it go anytime soon.
Yeah, Renegade's the Buzz was something different, man.
Bro.
Yeah, he was out here praying to so his wife was before the match started, but right now he's relying on the main one right now, the queen herself of NY. Rosa trying to get that damage on, looking for the jabs off. That forced the double jump, but he almost got the follow-up on the fair. That would have been such a good position for him if he got that. That would have been a free ledge trap, and gets the grab instantly because the desync happened off of that with the Luma.
Okay, and then the situational advantage here coming through from Jakal. A rare whiff right there on the F smash. Just needed to be a little closer, but that's okay though. The back airs are coming through, and the Buzz already knows what them things do. I got to show some respect. I'm getting away from this his ledge.
And 98 to 115 right now. A straight hit from either of these players can be enough to do it. You're in such a good position if you take the first stock in game number 5.
We're approaching 5 minutes, and nobody has stricken first yet. This is so close between the two of them. They can't be too reckless. I think Jakal was looking for a potential buffer roll in, so maybe he could just get a straight-up up tilt on reaction. Unfortunately for him, he never got it. That's going to lead to a follow-up from Dabuz, and he gets the first stock.
Luma came back just in the nick of time right here, but Dabuz, I got to say, you got to watch how you step, though, because Jakal is out for blood. You ain't going to get that lead for too long uncontested.
Borrow time out here, Logic, and this is the way that we want to see it go down. Both of them 2 stocks apiece in sub 5 minutes, but the wake up, of course, Luma coming through to help.
Absolutely, Ajax. If this was a 1v1 battle, it would be a different story, but Luma just interrupting everything Jakal was trying to do. Star bits, taking hits for Rosalina, just doing everything.
That's right, man. Just being the absolute shield. The Luma needed right here to succeed. Dabuz right now with the spacing too. These air dodges, these wavelengths backwards. I mean, I didn't really think they had a proper place in the meta that really made that much of a difference. But the way that Dabuz is spacing, especially when he has Luma, I mean, it's the second to none. My God, Sour there. We talked about this, fellas.
Yeah, it was not going to be enough that time. Trying to catch him on a neutral get up with that, but now it is an opportunity for Jakal. He goes straight to 64% off of all that, and Jakal trying to continue. However, Luma coming through and saving the day.
Luma definitely helping now, but at the end of the day, Jakal's like Dabuz. If you guess, you best be right.
Yeah.
You know, the opening presented itself, and now 64% put on Dabuz. How are you going to get off this ledge, though?
Jumped a little early, air dodging backwards. Has to elect to go for the side special. Just going to eat the Luma right there. And then the clank on again. Okay, listen, we talk about betting big right here. We had double down. I'm a back air Luma twice, okay?
Oh my God, do it again. He's going to be doing it exactly right now. A lot of them trying to mix up the timing right there so he can catch me with a spot dodge and the double jump. He doesn't get it though. Forward throw pushes the deep off stage. Down tilt can potentially connect if he stays there too long. He's going to read the jump off. Not going to be enough here to take out Jakal.
Okay, nice. No jump needed. He's going to get back on another neutral get up. Watch how you jump. And again, you ain't even going to be able to get close because Luma on the ready with the backswing of the Nair. Okay,
at
another wave land.
64% against Dabuz. The down smash almost connecting. Are we getting rid of Luma? Luma is gone. Just Rosalina right now versus the Wolf. What's going to happen? Back on stage you go. 2-frame attempt or no?
This is the opportunity to push right now. You got to try and take this out while Dabuz is stuck here without Luma. Going to aggressively come in, Rod, with the forward air.
Oh my God, and had to play as patient as possible when it came to recovering back to the stage. Dabuz was like, typically I'm okay with playing without Luma, but I ain't running no risks right now. I'm going to float down here as much as possible. But Luma is back in action in the forefront right here. Oh, watch how you swing. No back air. Oh, early on the dash attack, and yes, up smash is going to do it.
Yeah, but again, you're still at 106%. Jakal's still in a great position as long as he doesn't get too overzealous. Doesn't try to force an interaction. He might actually be able to equal this out.
Oh, his revenge KOs have been always on point. That's why I don't think it's going to last that much longer before the stock goes away. But the Luma getting in the way right now, looking for... Oh, I like the idea. You try to catch him, maybe going for air-to-air off in there. There would have been a cross-up on that, too. Would have been a back air. And Luma saves him.
Okay, he might be getting a little too telegraphed with the options. I mean, I know you only got so much you can do with Wolf up close, but back here has just become a little bit too telegraphed, and I feel like the buzz does not allow him to have that for free.
I think it's one of those things where it feels like your safer option, and there's so much pressure right now. You're in top 8. You're here at double down. It's game number 5. You're going against the Buzz, and you resort back to your, hey, what's safe? And sometimes you got to say it's not about what's safe, it's about what's right, and I'm here for a reason, and just trust your gut.
The big stage has been shared by the side of the Buzz a lot more times than Jakal, so he's been here before. He knows how to make it work, but Jakal is still taking minimal damage, but the Starbits are starting to rack it up, and the Buzz is playing to the proper win condition. Get him to 100-ish. That way, when I finally do lose this stock, it's a lot easier as he gets punted off the stage.
Oh my God, and the clock is ticking indeed, fellas. We're coming up on that minute and 30 seconds mark. Jakal's going to have to make a big play and quick because as it stands, these Nairs are taking no prisoners. Gets in between Rosalina and Luma. Another Nair up air.
Oh, he tried to catch him on the retreat, pulling Luma back up, hopefully to get him.
Oh, wait.
This is an opportunity, but he jams his way out.
Okay.
But there is no Luma. There is a slight opening for Jakal. Wolf has such good frame advantage, and without Luma, Rosalina just has to kind of run and respect you.
If he can find one of those falling up airs, or, oh, wait,
wait a minute.
If that air dodge happened, that backer could have possibly sent him deep off stage enough, but now the down smash comes through. Okay. It's not going to be enough yet.
Okay, early on the Wolf side, being the up smash is going to do it. The slight pop off from the King of New York right there. The crown remains safe, he said. Back up.
What an incredible set. Another game 5, another banger, and another hard-fought loss that's going to go to the side of one of these competitors. Jakal out here at 7th place at Double Down, but another platinum tier event that Jakal has performed very well at. He continues to do that, but put that respect on Jakal's name. Don't keep that name out of the conversation anymore. He's one of the best to do it, but he wasn't able to get through one of the better who's been around for much longer, that being Dabuz.
Dabuz, man.
As Kanye said, what's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? And we've been calling the king of New York, but I don't know, man. I think we got to elevate his status at this point.
He might be God status. We might have to get rid of the Statue of Liberty and put Rosalina and Luma there, man. Can we sign the petition? Can we sign? Let's get it started, man. I'll be the first one to sign. Let's go ahead and look at the replays, though. All jokes aside.
Of New York.
Go over in New Jersey, like, they having fun over here across the Hudson. Look at them.
Yeah. And right here, you know, shielding that dash attack, knowing that Jakal had to force something, and Dabuz, just a veteran of the game, saying, hey, it's up to you to pretty much find an opening, and I'm going to punish you for it.
Exactly. Trying to force an opening pretty much was the staple of the win for Dabuz at the end, because every time that Jakal was behind in the lead, especially in these spots, Wolf can absolutely take you out sub 100 off of a good ledge trap, and he was going to try and force that ledge trap as quickly as he possibly can with a throw or maybe a nair, send them off stage with that rage. But he never got it.
He never got it.
Dabuz kept holding center stage to prevent that.
That's right. And I think that was one of the big key differences that makes, you know, Dabuz so strong on, like, small battlefield in comparison to some of the others, because he just controls so much of the real estate when he swings. He gets right in that middle hub, and he's just like, yo, man, I got something for every sort of situation. So come as you are, man, but you're going to get sent out a different way than you came in. So clean stuff right there from Dabuz. Of course, like you said before, we got to show some respect to Jakal, okay?
Oh, man.
Yeah, it takes a lot to compete in an event like this. I mean, a platinum stop on the Smash World Tour, you know, you got to bring your A game, your Sunday's best if you